is important.
Kick it with the Damis family. Love it type of tip we on. We just living life, no, we ain't doing wrong. Always having fun cause it's for free. Yeah. Always having fun cause it's for free. Love it type of tip we on. You watching the Damis family. Ain't nobody before the family. One for all for one is how it be. We on an adventure letting you inside. Buckle up, we going for a ride.
Hey you guys, what's up? You got your girl Nins.
Your boy Bino.
And we have little Amari right here. So today I am finally going to answer your question. I know I took a break between when I actually let you guys into my world and, you know, finally said my baby got diagnosed with autism. And, you know, that actually took a lot for me to say it to you guys. Like I said before, like I've recorded videos previously about it and I just could not open up about it. So today I decided I'm gonna do a video and let you guys know how I knew something was wrong. Cause I don't wanna say how did I know he had autism, cause I didn't know it was autism. I just knew something was off, okay? So, like I said, this is my husband right here. This is my son. He's the one that was diagnosed. If you're new to our channel, please be sure to join our channel. Please be sure to hit that red button and turn it gray because gray is the way. All right, you guys, let's get to this video. So, as many of you guys know, if you guys know me, y'all already know when I had Amari, I had him during 2020. That was like the peak of COVID. And Amari, he was born normal, as what I would think would be normal. But the only thing about Amari was he never smiled. So I don't know if that's a sign, but he didn't smile for 6 months. If you guys look at my page, and like y'all can try to go see like old baby pictures of Amari, none of them is smiling. The only thing is I'll do like a video and I'll try to like catch him in action because he would not sit still to smile for me. A lot of babies that I know were always like happy and stuff like that, but he would not smile. Even if you go on my Instagram under Amari highlights, the first couple of videos, he's literally me mugging, like, and he was like that for 6 months straight. So I always thought something was wrong with his face muscles or something like that, but he had like this still face, like no expression. You would really have to like jump through hoops to get Amari to smile. Another thing is Amari avoided eye contact a lot. He never looked you in your face. Like you could be right in his face, he looks straight past you. It's like you're in his face, but he's not looking at you. It's like you can tell he's looking like past you. He avoids eye contact. When we try to take photos of him, he doesn't like to look at the camera. You guys can see it on his Instagram page. Some of them I'm able to catch it, but a lot of times Amari's kind of like looking away from the camera. Even in like our family photos, we really have to like take like 50 shots and finally like post the one where he actually looks. Right, babe?
Right. What? I'm still processing this, you know what I mean?
Yeah. So, like I told babe, I was like, hey, you want to do the video with me or whatever like that? Say, you know, letting them know how we found out. He said, I didn't find out, you found out, because I'm literally the only one who was like, something is wrong. Like, you know? And then another sign was Amari, he never responded to his name. And I'm going to insert a video here so you guys can see what I mean. Like, from the time he was young, like, I would say like at the age a child would know their name, he didn't know his name. And I would be like, Amari, Amari, Amari. And I'm like, why he not responding to me? Amari. Amari, come here. Amari. Amari. Poppy. Poppy. Papa. Papa. Mommy, baby. Amari. At first I thought it was kind of funny. Not funny that he wasn't responding, but I used to be like, dang, my baby ignore game is strong. Like, boy, like, I'm always cracking jokes. So I used to be like, he really knows how to ignore people. And then I was like, dang, is Amari deaf? Like, you know, I used to start thinking like, can he just not hear me? So I'll say it louder. never responds to his name.
But it couldn't be that he was deaf, man.
I knew he wasn't deaf because he would watch TV and sing the songs.
Exactly. So there's no way he could be deaf.
Exactly.
So we knew that wasn't an issue.
So that kind of eliminated my thought process of
Let's
him.
not say deaf. Let's just say hard of hearing.
Isn't it called deaf?
I'd rather say hard of hearing instead of saying deaf.
Okay, I thought that was the name of it. But yeah, you guys, he was hard of hearing. So, but he would hear like the nursery rhymes and the learning videos, like, but he would not hear his name. Like, it didn't click that if we say Amari, we're talking to you. So I always thought that was strange. I used to be like, you know, like, why doesn't he respond to his name? That's like so weird. And what made me also notice is because my little cousin, she had a baby, right? And she would call her baby name, and the baby is a year younger than Amari. She would call the baby name, and the baby would look. Every time the baby heard her name, she would look. And I would like sneak and like try to test the baby out myself. And I'll say the baby name, and the baby would look at me like in response, like yes. And I'll be like, Amari. And he's just like it's not connecting that I'm calling him. And I'm like, bro, like something's wrong. Like, you know? And I addressed my concerns to a lot of people, and they were like, oh, there's nothing wrong with him. Like, you know, people don't get diagnosed with stuff until like, I never knew autism. So I never thought it was like autism. I didn't even know what autism was, to be honest. I always thought autism was like a disability. And when I say disability, I really mean like, excuse me, because I'm not trying to offend nobody, but I'm very like naive to autism until like recently. So I always thought autism was like them handicapped kids. Like, I don't know what I thought autism was, but I never thought it was like a learning disability. Did you know what autism was?
No.
Yeah, I didn't know. So I never thought Amari had autism. And I would talk to my other friend, we were pregnant together, and we would compare our babies. And both of our kids were delayed. So we used to be like, does your baby talk? My baby doing this. My baby doing this. Your baby doing this. My baby doing this. But then she'll Google and she'll be like, her baby is autistic. And I'll be like, nah, my baby can't be autistic because my baby talking. Like, you know. But it was some things about Amari, and I'll be like, dang, like, is he autistic? Like, what is autistic? I started Googling autistic. So I tried to get him evaluated and stuff. And nobody wanted me to get him evaluated. It was like, no, the doctors are gonna like put something on his file and he's gonna be labeled as this forever. Like, you know, Haitians, they be like, so don't get your child evaluated, all this stuff. And like, people used to like hurt my feelings and stuff. Like, I don't cry no more, you guys. So I told myself, like last week I had like boohoo cried and I was in prayer and all that stuff. And I told myself, you know, I'm not gonna cry no more. So I'm not crying in this video, you guys, while I'm talking about it, because I'm strong in this moment right now.
I think you still got a little more tears left.
No, I got rid of it. Like, I really did. Like,
you sure?
I had a moment with God, and I was like crying, and I said, after today, I'm not crying anymore. I'm gonna accept it, and I'm gonna move forward into the right direction. So that's where we're at right now. But yeah, I was telling people, and they was like, oh, it's gonna be on his file. People used to talk to me and be like, oh, he not talking yet? Oh, he not talking yet? And that used to get me in my feelings, because I'd be like, let me try my jit, like, you know? So I used to get like really upset, right? I used to get mad. I used to be like, the hell you keep asking me that question for? Do you hear him talking? Like, you know? So they used to think it was funny to say that. And don't ever say that to somebody if you see their child not talking. Just be like, hey, you know, I have some concerns. Like, you know, ease your way in it, because that is very like sad, because you don't really know what the person going through, and people be thinking like really like in their head about their child and stuff, and then you like right here like trying to be funny and stuff, and this is not something you be funny about, because people really don't play about their kids, especially me. So that was another thing. So people kept asking me like, why are you not talking? Is he talking? And that really started making me be like, dang, why my child not talking? Because Aiden talked at 1, like, and
Aiden was a chatterbox.
Yeah. Another thing with Amari is he spoke. Like, he said mama first. I thought it was kind of weird, because I always thought kids were supposed to say dada first. I've never met a child that says mama. So comment down below if your child said mama first and your child does not have autism. Because I didn't understand why my child said mama first, but I thought it was cool, because I was like, hey, everybody else be talking about their child be saying dada, but my child said mama first. But I was like, maybe his tongue is not doing the da. So I did like a year as a stay-at-home wife, like, you know. So I was more attentive to Amari. Yes. We talking about you, Papa. So yeah, I was more attentive to Amari. So I was like, you know, and I understand how some moms don't notice when their child has a delay in certain areas, because if I was working for like 8 hours and I came home and I only spent like a couple of hours with my child, I don't think I would have caught it. But because I was with him all day, just me and him, and like I'm like, you know, doing things with him and he's not grasping it, he's not understanding me and stuff like that, it was a concern. So then I spoke to somebody and they was like, is your child pointing? And I was like, my child's supposed to be pointing right now? I was like, what does it mean if he don't point? And I was like, I don't know if he don't point. I never paid attention to see if he pointed. I didn't know kids were supposed to be pointing. So I started paying attention. They're like, if he wants something, how does he ask you for it and stuff? And I said, I don't think he asks me for anything. I think he just brings it to me. And I start paying attention, and Amari doesn't point. He still doesn't point to this day. He don't, like, if he wants something, he's not like, juice. He don't do that. Like, he'll go climb the refrigerator, get the juice out, bring it to me. He'll climb the counters. He'll stand on a stack of waters. Like, he'll build his own stack and climb it and grab whatever he wants. So the doctor...
He's very independent.
Yeah, I looked at it like my child was independent. Like, yo, he don't need me. Like, I don't know why y'all kids pointing and stuff. Your child need to go grabbing his stuff too. I guess that's a sign, because that's what they told me. Another thing was, he used to go like this. Like this flapping handing, and I didn't understand what it meant. But they say that's a sign of autism. And I'm like, flapping arms? I don't know. They say autistic kids be doing this, like, you know. So I would stop him. I'd be like, hey, stop doing that. Stop doing that. Because I didn't want him to be autistic. I just be like, no. Like, stop. Hey. And then they would be like, oh, does he walk on his tippy toes? And I'm like, Amari don't walk on his tippy toe, but he would be like, you know, like from time to time, I would see him on his tippy toe and I'd be like, hey, put your feet down. You don't walk like that for real. Stop it. But I'm starting to be like, dang, my child is doing these things that they're like saying. Oh. Poppy, be careful. And I'm in denial. So I'm like, no, he don't do that, blah, blah, blah. So one day, like, you know, I'm like, you know, when you go to the pediatrician or whatever like that, and they give you like this iPad, right? And they ask you to fill it out. He like jumping on our couch. And they ask you to fill it out. And they ask you about the child's milestones, right? I always said yes, because my child was doing things up until like, I would say 18 months, right? 14 months, between 14 and 18 months, I started seeing him regress. In our video where it's like Damis Squad, the shut up video, Bino was doing like a prank or whatever on me, and he had the kids telling me to shut up and stuff like that, and Amari just kept talking. And Amari was a talker, like, you know, and he would say Ozzy all the time and all that stuff. So we like, you know, our child on point. But then I started to notice I wasn't hearing his voice. Like, he wasn't talking. You see how this child do me? Like, you see this? He don't even like and say excuse me. Like, it's like, Amari, oh, be careful. Y'all see that? But yeah, so he did good, like milestones, and then he stopped. So then they said he starts regressing. So they said that's a sign of autism also. So if your child is regressing and your child has like this stale face where they don't look at the camera and stuff like that, and I would try to put him on vlogs. Y'all see it. I'll be trying to put him on vlogs, and I'll be like, Amari, say hi. And he'll be like, and y'all start saying like, oh, is he talking? Is he like, your child don't talk? Like, oh my God. Amari was always very calm. He's like, I would call him like high function. I just learned that term, y'all. Like a high function autism. Because he does a lot and he knows a lot learning wise, but he doesn't know anything conversational wise. How do you, like, what do you gotta say?
I don't know, to be honest with you. I'm still trying to process.
He always said, I'm still trying to process this.
Bro, it's going to take, you know, It's something new to me.
Did you realize your child had it? They want to know, how do you know?
I didn't know. You told me.
He was in denial too, y'all. He was like, don't get him evaluated. I don't need them doctors giving my baby nothing. Da, 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 da.
I used to feel like, maybe he probably just, just not friendly. And maybe he probably just, he probably don't like his name or whatever. So.
Like, maybe we should change his name. Maybe he don't like his name. I'm like, no, you don't change no baby name in the middle of his life. Like,
But he be feeling like he don't want to be bothered. He'll just chill.
Yeah,
bro.
he's
like,
so chill. Like, Amari, like, vibes by himself. Oh my God, that's another sign, you guys. He's antisocial, right? I would bring him to the playground to have play dates. Because, I'm like, my child, I need to figure out what's going on. So I would link up with, like, other moms. And we'll have, like, play dates and stuff. And then Amari would ignore the child. He'll go off in his own area and play. Or, like, I'll give him blocks and stuff. He has, like, blocks in the house. He'll go in a corner, like where he feels like it's, like, his solitude. And just play with his blocks by himself. If he's, like, doing puzzles, he do everything by himself. He don't want nobody doing it with him. When you touch it, he looks at you like, did you just touch my puzzle? Like, like, he don't like that. So that's a sign. They have, like, social skill issues and stuff like that. Like, Amari play with us, he's used to us and stuff like that. Other kids, he just be like, and he not really, like, affectionate or whatever. Like, some kids love to kiss and all that stuff, and I love you. He don't do that. He don't say mommy. He don't say dada. He labels us. Oh my God, if you ask him, what's your name? He don't know it. If you say, how old are you? He doesn't know it. Like, he doesn't answer it.
He knows numbers, though.
But he knows
numbers,
everything
letters,
educational. He knows
numbers, letters,
colors, shapes, ABCs. Like, he know everything.
Like, if you start
all
saying,
the nursery songs,
if you start saying your ABCs, he'll just finish it off for you.
Yeah, like, he knows a lot. Like, he's so smart. And on his farm, he had a pig. Okay. E-I-E-I-O. With a here and a there. Everywhere old MacDonald had a farm. Okay, what did he have on his farm this time? And on his farm, he had a... Okay. E-I-E-I-O. With a... Oh, MacDonald had a farm. E-I-E-I-O. He had a horse. But anyways.
He knows it. Trust me, he knows it.
What's this? What's this?
Amari.
What's this? He know it, y'all. But.
Okay. A is for? A is for?
What shape is this? What letter is this? Okay, what is this a picture of? Umbrella. What color is this? Purple. What shape is this? Oval. What color is this? Okay, what animal is this? Mouse. Good job. What color is this? What color? Yellow. What animal is this? Duck. Good job. What color is this? What color? Black. What animal is this? Cat. Good job. What color? Dang, I'll show you this. Okay, what color is this? No, what color? Look, what color? The cup. Red. And what picture? What shape is this? Heart. What is this a picture of? Apples. And what number is this? 2. Good job. What color is this? Yellow. And what shape is this? What shape? No, it's called square. How you say it? No. What shape is this? Square. Good job. Okay, y'all. So another thing is he does. Thank you. Another thing is they do something called echolation. So they were trying to tell me like Amari knows a lot of stuff because it's repetition for him, and he knows like he does echolation. I don't know, y'all. I'm still learning, but something like that. So these are the signs that made me aware. Oh, another thing that made me notice Amari something was wrong was Amari. Ozzy told me, he was like, Ozzy said, man, I'm sad. Amari doesn't say my name anymore. I was like, wait a minute, he don't. Why don't he say your name no more? Because he used to always be like, Ozzy, 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 like all over the house. He'll always say it. Whenever you see Ozzy, Ozzy. And he stopped saying it. So when I took him to the doctor was like, I took him to the doctor last year. You guys didn't know about this because I didn't vlog it. I vlogged it, but I never posted the video. I was going to post it, but I was kind of embarrassed. Like, you know, when you have a child, you don't want to think something's wrong with the child. And I still don't think nothing's wrong with him. I just think, you know, this is just something that we have to deal with, you know? And I've learned to accept it or whatnot because I think it's pretty cool. Like, you know, I never really went through anything like this. And I think it's a cool experience. It tests my patience, bro, because there's a lot of times Amari tests my gangster, and I'd be like, bruh, like, if you only, like, you know.
Bro, but do you know they're actually really smart kids though? They are. B-No-B, let me tell y'all. They have a different way of learning.
B-No-B trying to talk all politically correct and stuff. I'm real, y'all. Y'all know I'm real. I ain't gonna be sugarcoating nothing. Like, Amari is smarter than all of us in this house. He ain't smarter than me because I think I'm autistic. I be trying to Google stuff and I be like, yo, like I kind of fit in these traits and stuff. So I signed him up for the book club last year. So he gets like books every month. Another thing is I started him in school last year. He started back in November. I didn't vlog like his first day of school or anything like that. Cause you know, I was doing something like I was trying to like basically react on impulse. I was kind of like, oh my God, something's wrong. I need my child to be around other kids. I need him to, you know, start talking and stuff like that. So that's another thing.
You know what too?
What?
You know what? The thing about Amari is that he has no attachment. Like on his first day of school, you know how it is. On his first day of school, you know the child starts crying for you. You know what I mean? Amari went to school no problem. He didn't even cry. He didn't look back. Nothing.
I be dropping him off. He be looking at me like, why are you still standing in my school? Like, why are you in my class? Like, I be talking to his teachers, and he be sitting there eating his cereal, and he be looking at me like this, like, why are you still in my space? Like, they be like, you're not gonna tell your mom bye? And he be just looking like, he look back at me like this and keep walking. Like, it's like, it became like a routine for him, and like, sometimes kids be crying when their parent dropped them off to school. Amari cried when I was taking him from school. Like when I was school shopping with him and I'll be like, okay, no, I don't like this school, let's go. He would cry to stay at the school. And I'm like, bro, like you supposed to cry to be with me. Like, well, why are you crying for the school?
Backwards though.
He did a lot of things that were just different from a normal child. And I was like, something's like...
Aiden was crying though.
Yeah, Aiden, oh my God, cried for 3 weeks, bro. So... I would compare them. People be like, don't be comparing your kids and stuff like that. So after I got Amari evaluated, right, by the pediatrician, they told me, you know, look into early steps. It's like a program for like parents with kids and stuff. They give you like therapy and stuff like that, and they put them in school. So I looked into early steps. They had to do like an evaluation on him, and they said he's on the spectrum. That's how they labeled it. They didn't say he's autistic. They said, oh yeah, you know, he is on a spectrum. So you know me, I'm thinking, okay, you know, my child on the spectrum, you know, he not autistic, he's just on the spectrum. So that's how I'm like telling people. I'm like, you know, they say he on the spectrum, but he not really autistic and stuff like that. I guess that's like a nice way to tell parents. So if they tell you your child is on the spectrum, your child got autism, okay? That's the spectrum they talk about. It's like different levels to it. So when I went to the neurologist, she was like, no, your child got autism. And I was like, no, they say he mild, like he on the spectrum. And she was like, no. They say that to like give you like a soft blow. They don't really mean, they try not to like, you know, startle you as a parent and stuff like that, but it's autism. I have to be honest with you. I'm not gonna like sugarcoat. And I was like, oh my God. And then from there, I just kept crying. Well, I was crying before that too, but I just kept crying. I was like, I can't believe my baby got autism. Like, what am I gonna do? Because I be seeing autistic kids be like freaking out in public and catching tantrums and stuff like that. And I was like, oh my God, I'm gonna have to deal with this forever and like all this stuff. And oh my God, what am I gonna do? But to be honest.
But the good thing is though,
What?
they said that you picked up on it early.
Yeah.
Sooner. Because some people they wait until way later. What? I guess because some people be in denial and stuff, so they can't. So.
Bino would have had me in denial.
How?
Bino would have had me diagnosed in Amari at 10 years old.
I was with you. Nah.
But y'all,
if
I ain't finna. Yeah, go ahead.
If you see these signs, go ahead and get your child evaluated.
Oh, you're advocating for people to get their child evaluated now?
Yeah, what's wrong with that? I
Bino has a change of heart now, you guys. Because he was definitely one of the people telling me don't evaluate his child. But yeah, you guys, so now we're at this point. Amari started school. He's been doing amazing. Like,
I'm sorry. He wanna play with me.
he need to go to bed. But Amari has been doing amazing. Like, you can't even tell, like, he autistic or, like, anything. Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna let them play.
Alright, go ahead. We done playing.
Papa. Poppy. Yeah, so ever since Amari went to school, he's been doing amazing. He's been learning. He's been like, he's kind of responds to his name. He don't do it like all the time, but you know, sometimes he give me a little like look when I say it now. But before he used to like never look, but now he kind of looks and stuff like that. It's a lot of people who I know, kids like have it, and I be like, dang, I want to tell them like, yo, your child remind me of Amari. But you know, that's not my place. I told myself I wouldn't do that no more. You know, I'm gonna just let people find out when they find out, or if they have questions, you can ask me because I'm open to it now. Like I at first I was hiding the fact that my child, you know, something was delayed about him. I thought it was just speech delay, you know. And I know a lot of people commented in the comment section. They was like, "Get him evaluated again. Don't listen to them doctors." Amari got evaluated 3 times, bro. Matter of fact, 4 times. 4 people told me something was wrong, and his comprehension is not there. Like, I know what he's supposed to say and how he's supposed to act. I can tell Amari, pick this up. Amari. No. Babe, why you let him eat that?
Want to see?
No. No.
Want to make Papa some more?
Okay.
Want to make him some more?
No. I gotta love him through his tantrums. Okay. Hey. Okay. Say hi. Say hi. Hi, how are you? Say hi, how are you?
I know, before he wasn't giving you a high five, now he give you a high five.
He gonna just keep embarrassing you. I need you to stop.
Me, bro. I'm gonna stop.
But yeah, you guys, so Amari comprehension, that's another thing.
High five.
He did not understand me. I could be like, Amari, pick this up. Amari, sit down. Amari, stand up.
You leaving me hanging,
It did not click.
You gonna leave me hanging?
Something's wrong. So I'm not like just accepting a doctor's report, you guys. I know something's wrong. And that's why I had to get him checked out or whatever. So thank you so much for your kind words. I hope this video helps you or somebody you know. There's a lot of resources out there. I'm still trying to like research more. There's like a step up scholarship. So if you guys aren't aware of that, there's actually like a scholarship that pays for your child to go to private school and stuff like that. So I'm about to look into that. There's also like insurances that pay for the therapy sessions. So look into that. It's a lot that I'm going through right now. I've been like trying to harass certain insurance companies to like authorize his therapies. It's like a lot, bro. It takes this journey requires a lot of patience. But babe, you got something you want to say?
No, I was about to tell him, man, if you have any questions, feel free to comment down below. She'll be more than happy to answer your questions.
Why you not answering?
See?
Amari. He just dropped all the popcorn on the floor.
Yeah.
Like the seeds.
That's alright. But yeah, feel free to comment down below. She gonna answer all your questions.
Clean up.
Right,
Clean
babe?
up.
Right, babe?
Throw it in the bag. Yeah. Throw it in the back. Throw it. Look, clean up, everybody, everywhere. Clean up, Papa. Clean up, pick it up. Pick it up. Yeah, you guys, so I think that's just about it. That's the end of the video. Thank you guys so much for the love and the support. A lot of you guys want to see videos of Amari. We're going to add him to skits. He ain't going to be saying much, but, you know, we're going to try to, like, you know, teach lessons about autism. Because my biggest fear of autism was bullying. And it's because when I was in high school, a lot of kids used to bully, like, you know, the special needs kids and stuff. And I was like, that's one of my concerns. I was like, oh, my God, I'm going to have to deal with bullying and stuff like that. But I was like, you know, I should just do, like, life lesson skits, like, to teach kids, like, yo, you know, like, autism is not a disease. It's not like a handicap or, like, you know, like a major disability. It's really just, these kids are very bright. They just literally learn differently. They think differently. But they're so smart. Like, Amari is so smart. He has shown me things that I never knew. Like, y'all, all y'all moms that's going through it, it's a journey. We're in this together. Like, if you guys have questions, feel free to DM me. If you guys want to share something that you guys learned, DM me. I'm open for it. I be responding to everybody's conversations and stuff like that. If people approach me about it, I've been meeting a lot of
I think it'd be smart for them
moms.
to comment down below your answer, because if they DM you, everybody gonna be asking the same question.
Oh, yeah.
You can see your answer. You know what I mean? Because two or more people might have the same question and you already answered it.
Yeah, y'all can comment down below and let me know about, you know, like what y'all gotta say and stuff like that. But like I said, I ain't gonna drag this video out any longer. But thank you guys so much. If you guys want to see certain skits on certain topics that pertain to it, let me know. I got y'all. If y'all want to see certain videos, I have an ABA therapy appointment coming up. I have his IEP coming up. The IEP I'm kind of nervous about because it's like an individual education plan and stuff like that. And I think that's the part with ESC. I know a lot of people have been telling me about ESC. And I think I'm going to try it out. I know in the last video I said I wasn't going to try it out. But I'm debating on if I should try it out or not. Because I've been trying to learn about it. And I'm like, oh, I didn't know this what ESC was. Like, I'm very ignorant, people, when it comes to autism. So, give me grace. You know, like, I'm still learning. So, I started researching what ESC is, and I'm like, oh, this is actually like a learning thing. Like, it's like specialized therapy and all that stuff. Like, I didn't know that. Like, I just thought it was, I ain't even gonna say what I thought it was, but I thought it was just like.
What you thought it was ESOL or something?
No, like, in school they used to say like it was like the slow class, but that's not what it is. So, I'm sorry if I offended anybody, but that's literally what they used to make me think in high school. But it's actually a cool program. So I'm about to look into that for him also. But thank you guys for watching. I hope I didn't bore you guys. I love you guys so much. Like I said before, get your kids checked and evaluated if you guys have some concerns. Follow your intuition. Follow your discernment. Like, you know your child, so follow your heart. If you feel like something's wrong, get it checked out. We're in this together. Damis Gang, I'm out.
No need to feel embarrassed, though.
No need to feel embarrassed. We're in this together. Like I said, if you need my support, I'm here with you. So we in this together. That's what we gonna call it. We in this together.
You with the Damis family. Loving type of tip we on. We just living life, no, we ain't doing wrong. Always having fun cause it's for free. Yeah. Always having fun cause it's for free. Loving type of tip we on.